Hello, my beautiful people. How are you doing? Ben King here. Today's video is a bit different from the ones I've been doing. I thought of this very hard, and I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do it and show it to my people, to my viewers. You know. And today's video is different, totally different. I'm in the village right now. I'm in the village, as you see in the background. I'm in the village. So the video for today, I wanted to show you guys my project. There's a project I'm doing in the village, and I wanted you guys to see the project I'm doing. This project started last year. I started last year, and again I'm continuing. So I started last year. It is farming. So I wanted to show you guys how the project is going on. It's not bad. It's moving on very well. And right here, this is grass. This grass here, I got it from a farm. There's a colleague of mine who had a farm, so he gave me this grass. He gave me this grass. I planted it here so that I can transfer it in the main farm. I first planted it here so that I can. It was a little. He had given me a little, so I first planted it here so that I can transfer it to the bigger farm. I planted it, so the grass was a problem. This is the grass. This is the grass. For guys who have farms, and I think you know the grass, you know what I'm talking about. This is the grass. So let us dive in. I take you to my project, the project I've been doing. This is the second time I'm doing it, and I thought of it, and I'm like, I have to do a video and show you guys my project. Village life, village life, village life. It's a good one. I want you guys to see it. My beautiful project. Yeah, I started last year. Last year I had some difficulties, so I hope this time round all will be good. All will be good, and it will be very fine. It will be fine. I think I'll get some money of it. So guys, we are almost reaching. We are almost there. Village life. Ta-da! Here we are. That is the project behind me. Where there's sun, there's no sun. It is in the evening. It is in the evening around it's around 6:15, around there. It's around 6. So guys, that's my project. This is the project I'm doing. I'm doing farming, and farming is the backbone of Uganda, or generally in Africa. Farming is the backbone for general Uganda and Africa. And I'm majoring in corn. I'm majoring in corn, and that is it in the background. It's very good. Though I started this project last year. I started it last year. I don't know where we can start from. I don't know where we can start from. I'm looking for sun, for light. Looking for light. I'm looking for light. So this is my project. This is my project, one of the biggest projects I've done. So I started this project last year. You see, those are the birds flying. I don't know if you've seen them. Guinea fowl. Is it a guinea fowl? Something like that. So they're flying. I started this project last year, and this is the second time I'm doing it. This is the second time, and I hope I'll yield a lot, because look at that. This is the project I'm doing, guys. I hope to yield a lot. So I did it last year, and this is the second time I'm doing it. So it's not a bad one. It's not bad. Farming, farming is not bad. It is not bad. Actually, it is good. For it is the backbone of Africa, and us Ugandans here. Hope you can see it. It's a good one. That is it, the background. If you can see, you can see it properly. It's 7 to 8 acres, around the 7 or 8 acres of land. So actually I wanted to cultivate on the whole piece of land, so but you know, always finances let us down. Finances always let us down, and certain things we refuse to do or we fail to do. Most of the things or establishments, we fail to do some establishment or projects because of finance. So I only managed to do on 8, I think it is 8 acres. I only managed to do on 8 acres of land. So actually I wanted to cultivate on the whole piece of land. It's 25 acres of land, but I failed finances. But at least I didn't fail. Last season, I started last season. You know the challenges I had last season. I started very late. So a bit late when other people had planted, you know, things were already their corn was already up, and me had just started. I brought a tractor to cultivate, you know, and immediately after cultivating, I planted the corn, and it was very, very hard. You know how the tractor can dig, it brings a lot of load, so it is hard. You can even barely walk in it when it has just dug, you know. And the season was late. I planted late. And there was a lot of drought, so the yields weren't all that good. It weren't all that good because I planted late. But this time round I was set. I planted very early. I think I was among the first people to plant because I was well prepared. Immediately when it started raining like this, I brought the tractor, they passed through, and I planted. So everything is moving on quite well so far. And this is the land. It's quite a big one. It's a good project. I don't know, but most people are scared of farming. You know, they say, actually others prefer white collar jobs, you know, sitting in the office. But this is a city boy. City boy came back to the village to do agriculture, which is good. And though we are in the city, this is the project I'm doing, but most of the time I'm in the city. So I come back once in a while, almost every weekend. I come back to monitor my project. It's a good one. Ah, the light is not all that good, but I think we shall try to see to get, because I did it at 6. It's already coming late, but we have a challenge. You know, I have a very, very big challenge. You know, there are pests, the caterpillars, the angry caterpillars. You know, that is the challenge I'm having. Eh? You see how they are eating the corn. They come, they eat from inside. You see now this? You see now this? This has died because we were doing spraying. Actually, we are finishing tomorrow. We are finishing tomorrow with the spraying, but they are terrible. And you see, this one is that it's already dead. It's already dead because we sprayed. But they are very, very dangerous. They are very, very dangerous. They can eat and they reduce on the yielding. You see, that's the challenge I'm having. That's a very, very big challenges we have, we corn growers. That's the biggest challenge we face because of those caterpillars. They are very, 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 very dangerous. They can eat, eat, and eat everything, and even they can stop the crop from growing. You know, you see. But now we sprayed, and they have died. Hopefully, if rain pours, everything will come back to normal. And over there we have a sugarcane plantation. Don't know the owner. That's a sugarcane plantation, and people are growing sugarcane. And you know, because of the factory you have nearby, it's a Mayuge Sugar Works Corporation. It's near, and people engaged so much in the sugarcane plantation or growing, and they are doing it so much. Everyone who had a piece of land, they are majoring into that. And I don't find it good, though they are saying there's a lot of money, but you know, you have to be with the strategies, because people use the small land they have and they grow the sugarcane. But now later it is hard for them to find what to eat, because all the piece of land they are owning, they have used it for cultivating the sugarcane. And here, when I grow corn, actually it is for sale. That's why it's on a large scale. It is for sale. Then, and some few they can be eating on it. I think you can see it. And very few they can be eating on it. They can feed on it. You know, it's a good one. So I started this project. So here they are trying to dig around it, because I have some, I get some support from the people who live within the village. They help me, because when they support me like this, it is part of work. I give them some work and they get paid for that. Generally, they get paid for that. But here, you know, reaching here, it is swampy, a bit swamp. Around that whole place, it is a swamp. The tractor, the first time, it got stuck. It got stuck around there because of the water, and they had to remove the you know, that hole, that big hole, and to remove some of the metals on it, so that it can reduce on the weight and it drives away. Then after they put on it. So last season we planted here. I think you can see some corn which dried. We planted up to there, but this time around we had a lot of rain, so we couldn't cultivate up to there. We just stopped around here, around this line here. That's where we stopped, because there's a lot of flooding. There's a lot of flooding in all that area. In all that area, you can see that's all swampy. But last season we managed to cultivate there, but this time around there's a lot of water. There's a lot of water, guys. And even where you see here, there is a lot of water. That's why the corn here, it is a bit yellowish because of the water. But but guys, I'm thinking seriously. The place is damn wet. But this is the project I'm doing. So if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more good projects like this. And if you're there watching this, kindly comment, tell me something, how you found my project I'm doing. Actually, it just came into my mind. I'm like, let me show what I'm doing. And maybe, you know, it's good, like a person like me, I'm doing this, and let me do this, show my people, and encourage some guys of my age, some people who can do this same project. It's not hard, you know, as long as if there is land, you have land, you can do this. Meanwhile, you'll be setting up other things in the city, and you have your project in the village like this one ongoing. It's a good one. So I thought of that and say, let me do this and encourage young people from there who are like me. You can do your things from that city or the town. Meanwhile, you have other projects running in the village, which is very okay and good, because when you do this in the village, you give employment to the people in the village, because you cannot do everything alone. You have to give support. You have to get support from the people in the village, so that they can be supporting you, you know, can be supporting you. And now I want to talk about the challenges I'm facing in this project. First of all, it was the caterpillars, the angry caterpillars. They are very dangerous, because they can reduce on the crop yielding, and they eat. And another problem is theft. You know, guys, this side, they don't fear people's property. They don't fear at all. They don't fear. You know, we have a road just besides those sugarcane. We have a small road. people who are accessing their plantations, they pass around there. But now, last season, you know, I planted late. So when when my corn was ready, like it is okay, like it has grown, theirs for other people, it had already dried off. It had already dried off. So they wanted to eat. So when people pass here, they break, they take, they pick, others come. You know, the challenge is like you've planted for the village. People come and eat. They take. Actually, that's the only challenge. People don't fear people's property here. They consumed a lot of corn, guys, which is very, very, very not. It's not good. You know, it is not good, and that's the biggest challenge I'm facing. Even other projects I'm doing here, you know, you find the people in the village stealing, and which is not bad. It is bad. You're putting in a lot of money, guys. You're putting in a lot of money, and other people take it for granted. They just come and steal and cook. I had some banana plantation, but every day they come and cut and take. It's not good, guys. It's not good. But that's the life we live in. That is the life we live in. Behind that is my corn. So I'm doing this. I refused to do sugarcane. I thought of what I can do. Then I thought of corn farming, and here we are. And the corn they have taken, I think, like 4 weeks now. 4 weeks now. We are finishing tomorrow to spray, and where we are spraying, the caterpillars are dying properly. And by this time round, all will be okay. And for this time round, I'm hoping to get high yields, and it will be good. It will be good for me. This project, I'm going to earn a lot.